We are live. Welcome to the show, The Art of Sound. This is what we call the show, The Art of Sound. Um, I'm your host, KJ. This is another Thursday. It is 8 p.m. Um, Thanks for tuning in. So last week we had quite a few people that come out and interact with me, which is what's up. I always appreciate you guys when you come out. Um, Today's focus is transition effects in the song. I had a viewer that wanted assistance with knowing how to put transitions in the songs, and basically there are several ways to do it. There are several ways of doing it. There is no right or wrong answer. Um, um, I guess it really just depends on what you have in your library. I have contact. I have complete the complete ultimate version. I have so with that said, there's a lot of stuff, and you can also manipulate the sound. And it just really depends. Some of the kits come with um, effects in it, like the other day I was going through some stuff on inside of battery four, and along with the drum kits, there may be like transition sounds in there, effects or whatever that you can use. So it just really pretty much it depends on what you're using. But we're gonna go straight on over to my screen. I had started something up already um, in Logic Pro X. I already started up something and kind of get a head start, just so it won't take me forever. You guys looking at me trying to find notes, whatever. Um, so just to let you guys know, we're doing something a little bit different. I hope you guys can hear me a whole lot better than before. I have a different setup. I was able to get my voice to come through um, to the video a lot cleaner and clearer instead of using the default setting on my computer, which is the mic. I love the mic on this computer, but however, I wanted to get a better clear sound. So I'm running through Logic right here. So as you can see me talking, you can see the levels jumping or whatever. So don't panic, when you see that, like, okay, so what is that up there? No, that's just me. So I just got it on my monitor settings. I don't have it on record or whatever. I just have it here. So that way when I play the track, you can still hear me, which is cool. All right, so we're gonna dive right on in. This is what I came up with so far. Okay, so um, I'm gonna keep building just until I can get to something a little bit more solid, and then we can um, build transitions as we go. Hmm, that was on the fly. Okay, that was too soon. Let's glue that together, and I'm gonna actually move this 4 bars back. How about that? so far, that's what I have. Everything beyond this point does the same thing. It's just looping. Um, what I'm trying to do is continue building on this song to kind of make things a little bit more realistic. What you would hear in a typical song. I picked to do. I picked. I picked. I chose. That's a better selection of words. I chose pop because in pop music there's several transition effect sounds going on throughout the song. I could have did R&B. I was working on some R&B last night, and I actually had some transitions, transition sounds going on in there too. And I can actually show you. This is what I actually put out. I released it last night actually, but you know, technically this morning, I guess, because I finished it early in this morning. So let's see if I can find that. Okay, it was in this folder. All right, let me check and make sure that you guys can hear that. ksound.com. 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 Okay, I'm not gonna run through the whole song, but this is something I was working on last night, and as you can hear, the transitions right there, that big shh, that sound right there, and that was actually in Battery 4 along with the kits, the drum kits, and it was just on one of the notes, one of the patches or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to try to do something like that for this right here. And if you guys want to check that tune I just showed you, you can actually visit my SoundCloud page, soundcloud.com/KJEIH. That's how I spell my name. That's just because I'm unique like that. I got the producer kid online with me. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming out. He says he likes that. That's the goal. I try to do things that I feel people will like. Actually, I don't. I'm lying. Um, when I create music, I create music according to how I feel and what I think should go, and I leave out what I think should be left out. You know, with me for so many years, I tried going the validation route. And what I mean by that is, with the current sounds, trying to mimic that and do the same thing. And I did that for so many years. And yeah, it definitely validates you as a producer because somebody else can say, yeah, okay, he sound like, excuse me, he can do the same thing as a record playing on the radio, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's sort of like the same thing with artists that need to validate themselves when they're new, trying to get out there. Utilizing YouTube to um, let me show you guys my face. So I know watching the screen as I talk is crazy, but um, using utilizing YouTube to um, upload videos showing people their skills and what they can do and their vocal range or whatever it is that you may be doing. You know what I mean? So the same thing, it's the same thing, you know, when the producer try to produce a record and make it sound like something you familiar with or whatever, you know, and it's all a validation process. Well, I've been doing this for maybe over 15 years now. I don't feel the need to try to validate anything, so I just kind of do whatever I want. I put stuff wherever I want, and that's actually where I'm leaning more towards in regards to anything else that I create. I just do what I want. But I would say doing it that way is probably due to the fact that I know what I'm doing in a sense. Not to say that anybody else don't know what they're doing. It's just like after you've been doing something for so long, you kind of know the ins and outs, backwards and forwards. Then at that point, you can do, you know, you're a veteran. You know what I mean? You know what you're doing. You know what will work and what won't work. And anytime you're in being innovative and trying to do something new, you you know, that's what you're doing. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm always doing something new. I was showing my music to one of my buddies, and he didn't feel like the snare on the I'm not trying to call him out or anything like that, but he didn't feel like the snare popped hard enough in that song that I just showed y'all. Well, I could have easily did what was expected. I felt like the snare didn't pop hard enough either, so I took the low snare, the low old school sound snare, you know, off of well, I wouldn't say a 70s kid, like um, a busted snare, if I can describe it like that. And like, yeah, I just put that right there, and you know, okay, we gonna do that. That's how we gonna do that. You know, change it up a little bit or whatever, and that's what you guys will be looking for when, you know, as I go along. I'll be doing all types of stuff. Um, Let me say this as we go along. You know, these are live shows, so you know, again, like I said before, you know, when I do productions, you know, any type of work I do, I just do what I feel like, you know what I mean? And that's how these shows are done as well. You know, if I felt like taking a break and talking to you guys, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna talk because it's what these shows are about. That's what are built around. They're built around helping people. You know what I mean? I feel like uh, uh, a video, an hour worth of just music, pure music, and me not really explaining what I'm doing, or if I have something I feel like I need to share, you're not really learning because I can just go and do my thing. But you know, I want to help you guys out as well. So I got a question. I got a question that came in, and I hope I can read today. I got a question from Haru. Haru. Um, hope I pronounced your name correct. Please forgive me if I didn't. But he says, "What up, Kay? Showing support and here to learn. Like what you have put forth. Love the show. Love the community. Love the community. A lot of strong family here to learn from. Look forward to building my strengths with you and working with y'all as an artist and producer. That's what's up. I didn't know you were like an artist. Like when you say artist, are you a rapper? Are you a singer? Um, I don't know. I seen your setups. We have a network online in the Google Plus community. It's called Music. No, it's called Soundwork Music Network. It's really geared towards producers and artists or whoever the case it is. And I have another group that's specially designed for just artists, you know, helping out local artists that don't really know much about how to, you know, get started and, you know, sharing different tips, whatever. But yeah, just let me know, man. I was wondering. I think I heard. No, I don't know. I don't know if I heard anything. You know what? You did send me an email, and I don't think I got it. I was looking for it. Um, If you got any material you want me to check out, you want opinions or, just want me to hear it or whatever, you can send it to imkj@gmail. Let's try that. I told you I got to change it on my V card. But you try sending it to imkjeih@gmail.com instead of ksound.com. I think that happens when you send like big files or music. I don't know if I get it. So to answer your question, I know you asked me if I got it or not. Well, I don't think I got it. I can search again. I get tons of emails, so I may have it, but it didn't stick out, when I was going through my email. So I don't know. All right, cool. Cool. I'll just link up with you later, man. So we're gonna attempt to finish this here. We're gonna add more. Kind of sound a little off, so we're gonna fix that. Okay. So we're gonna quantize that, and I guess I can just show y'all what I'm doing. Of course I can. Okay, that was wrong. Okay. Hope you guys can see that. Oh, I see. I see where I want to. Just moving a couple things around make some sense for me. Yeah. There's just certain things that I have to do in order for it to be perfect and move on to the next phase. Well, let me show you guys what I did. I also use Sidechaining in order to make the kick punchy. So this is my kick. Okay, can't really solo. Maybe I can do it like this. Okay, yeah, like that. Okay, so this is my kick. Okay, and my bass is up here and should rename that to bass. I'll change that to, okay, so my bass goes like this. Okay, now um, that's how it sounds without the shine chain. And I'm thinking because I got this solo right here, and this is not active, and it's not showing you guys what effect. So let me see if I can also select this and um, I don't know if you guys can hear. This is what I was trying to do. Let me see. Let me get out this mode. What I want to do is, and I'm trying to find a workaround because I have this channel with my mic that I'm talking to you guys with, through now, trying to avoid from cutting out. Excuse me. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. That's what I want to show you guys. So what's going on is I have a compressor on here, right? And I used the sidechain and found my audio. It should say bass. I don't know why it don't say bass right here because this say artisan, which is my audio for. Anyway, this is the bass right there. And as you can see, so that's my kick going right here. You know what? You guys cannot see that. That's my fault. That's one thing I don't really understand about. Okay, I have to show y'all my entire desktop in order to show y'all the plugin. Okay, so basically, as I was saying, I have a compressor on the bass, sidechain to my kick. So I went up here to the sidechain feature and found this is what I was saying. Audio 2 is really the bass right here. And this is what I was trying to show you. See that steady threshold just jumping, because that's my kick coming in, and if I let off the threshold, then it won't do nothing. You know what I mean? So it just depends on how much threshold. So that's one of the key things in, I'll say, pop, and you actually use that in R&B or whatever, that you kind of need the kick to kind of stand out, because oftentimes, usually what happens is, you got the bass line and you got the kick fighting, the low frequency, they shouldn't fight. So you got to pick which one is going to lead, if it's going to be the bass line that's going to lead the song, or will it be the kick that's going to take it, we talking low frequency. So in this case, I want both of them to rock, but I want the bass to duck every time my kick come in. So that was the whole key right there. That was a free nugget I showed you guys. It ain't cost you anything. Okay. So we're gonna unmute everything. Now, this is one of the things that I do often when I'm creating several tracks and doing different things. Sometimes I'll just use one MIDI channel, and just bounce everything to audio file and keep going. And that's pretty much what you see right here. This is still a MIDI, it look MIDI. You see the long notes, whatever. This is audio right here. Let's see if I can. Okay, you can definitely see that is audio. Okay. So basically what I would do, and this is a trick that I learned to save CPU power. I like to switch this to custom up here. That way I can see the CPU and the hard drive. Sorry. just don't like coughing in people's ear. All right, so yeah, so I'll do it like that, and this is battery 4, okay, and I'll find a sound and record it, and then let's see if I can find something else. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I would do. Actually, okay, I'm just playing around. Okay, so check this out. Okay, so say something like that. Let's quantize this right quick. Bam. Okay. Now, instead of having several instances of this channel right here, let's name it battery. I named it foot because I was gonna leave it like that earlier, but let's just name it battery for right now. But it really don't matter what this is named as, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here and you're gonna right click, and then you're gonna go to bounce in place, or the short code for that is Control B. Okay, so I'll just call that. Let's see, what sound was that? What did that sound like? Let's say percussion wave, so we're gonna leave it like that. Okay, so sometimes I'll say my own thing. Anything that helps you or reminds you that it sounds close to, I'll do it like that. Like sound more like it didn't really sound like a wave. It sounded like a rim shot or something. So we just do it we'll do it like that. Yeah. Excuse me. What happened was, I'm gonna just mute my mic when I cough. How about that? We learning, we going on the flow. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Okay, so what happened was, once you bounce, it moved it to its own individual track. Let's do it again. I'm gonna show you. You can change the parameters. Let's see, new track. I chose to delete the source, which is the MIDI. And depending on what you're doing, like if you got stuff that's going outside, like ringing, like say like you got a synthesis or something like that, and you got sustained notes that's gonna go beyond the region, kind of go out here, because sometimes inside of MIDI, the end of the box will stop where you end the recording, but it'll still be ringing beyond that, depending on that sound. So to fix that problem, you will go here to include audio tail in file, and then make sure you click include audio tail in region as well. Then you click OK. Let's get that back. All right, so that was another freebie for you. Now, this is pretty cool because the way that I have everything set up now, this is the new setup, like I was saying. If I pan something left or right, or the bass response or what, whatever, you guys can definitely hear with a lot more clarity because I have my computer. And, the audio is coming straight from my computer, which is pretty cool. What y'all think? I think it's cool. All right, let's answer some questions before we go to what we really supposed to be talking about. All right. Haru says artist hip hop from a group in Cali called GML, Ghetto Minority League. Working on my own solo growth and growing as a producer will do. Hmm. Okay. Well, what I just did was plug you without even knowing. It's cool. It's all good. I ain't tripping. Um, cool. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right. Okay. So as we go through, the channel with the okay. Hope you guys can see that. Okay. Cool. All right. So if we go to, ooh, I like that. So as we go through the sounds, there might be a transition sounds in there. I don't know what that is, but that could easily pass for a transition depending on what you're doing. Okay. I hope I'm not creating a latency issue because that really gets on my last nerve. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Check one. Okay. We'll keep going. Okay, so I didn't find anything interesting in there, so I'm gonna go to the next kit. Man, I love Battery 4. Battery 4 is like awesome. That's what I will often do as well. I'll hear something and then it just make me fall back and do something opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I'm supposed to be completing. And sometimes just so I stay focused on the current project, I may like make note of it. Like I'll, make sure I notate the kit I was using, maybe the root note that I was using, and then I may either hum it out or I'll play it. Put my phone to the speakers and record what I was doing, just so I won't forget the idea, and then go back to what I'm currently doing, and then come back to that later. And sometimes that it happens like that for me. Okay, they all got some awesome sounds, but they don't have transitions. Let's see how that sounds. Let's. So we're beginning to build our own transition sounds. Like that's not even. I don't even really know what that is, but that can pass for something, and then we just take it and EQ it and do whatever, manipulate the sound. Something like that. So what I would do is go in here and first play around with the velocity. Uh, I could do it that way, or let's quantize that right quick. No, that's not right. Let's backtrack. Let's actually change this to 1/8. Get it? Yeah. Now, I like that, but what I'm gonna do is like what I did before. I'm gonna bounce that, and I'll just call this effects one or effects. Uh, it almost sounds like a guitar, so I'll say effects goo or something like that. This one actually has a tail on it, so I'm going to make sure I include that. She goes outside. See, it goes a little bit outside there. That this 4 bar. Well, it's 8 bar. Well, no, this is 2 bars. Sorry. Okay. All right. So now it's an audio file, and we can go in and I can actually put an automation on it. Let's. Sometimes Logic does this. So like if you hit A and you want to do some automation, and you're like, okay, so what's going on? You got to turn it on. Make sure you know. So I can actually go in and automate it right quick. It's beginning to be kind of loud, so I'll just bring that down. Okay, so now to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna kind of pan it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, I think I like that. And I might add a reverb on it just to give it, a sense of depth. Let's see, what do we have? I already got reverbs in here, so I'll just activate that. What is this? This is supposed to say gotta change that. All right, so okay, something like that. That's cool. Um, but it don't stop there. It never stops there. You can always find something else that can go along with it that would thicken that transition. You see, this is something that's already is included inside of the kit. So let me see how that's. Hmm. I need to change the pitch on that. And the beautiful thing about battery, you can do that. You can change the pitch. I need to change the pitch. Where is the pitch? Where is the pitch? Oh, I'm looking right at it. Okay. Obviously, this sound is not going to lock completely, but it's cool because, like, when we start building, you know, it makes some sense, I guess. I'm not going to quantize this. Leave it just like that. But I'm going to bounce this. Uh, Probably should have paid attention to what they call it. I'm not going to remember it. Uh, Whatever. I'll just call it. See, that's one of the things with being a producer that I think um, should be a um, should be a technique that you kind of you know pay attention to labeling your audio effects. I'll just do that for right now because if anything happens to the project, you need to go back in or find something or say like you don't like I don't like this or something like that, and I take it out. All right, and I do something else, and I say, you know what, I did something I think might work. Come back to it maybe two times down, 2 days, couple of days, whatever, and you want to add that back. The problem will be looking for it in the bin section, bin files. Where is that? Yeah, the project files. This is where everything lives. You know. So this is effects. I named this effects two, and that's what it say. Effects two. That's why it's very important to name stuff. What is this? Perk rim shot, percussion rim shot. That's what I named it. And the beauty of this is you can play it back right over here from over here. Like, oh, okay, that's what I need. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Or you can, yeah. So I hope I'm being helpful so far. Let's go to some questions. Let's see if anyone's saying anything. And you know what? I was showing y'all that and didn't have the thing on the. Wow. I'll show you again. No problem. That's crazy. I know y'all like, what the heck is he talking about? We looking at him the whole time. Okay, this is what I was doing. This was that bin section, the project. They used to call it bin. Used to be the bin folder. Let me see. Watch this. Yep, the command is still B. I just hit the B letter, the B button, the B on my keyboard. And this is what I was trying to show you guys. So you can play stuff from over here, from the region files over here, just like you can with Pro Tools, I think. You know, this section is just like in case you need to pull something back in. You know, say this is something you took out and you put it back in, you can actually just drag it. If it let me drag it over, you know, to wherever you need to go, like that, which is cool. Okay, now I'm anxious to show y'all something else that I thought was pretty cool. Um, Let me find a good place. Right there. Um, I'm kind of build this section. Getting a stupid latency issue, which is whack. Um, Turn that on. See if that works. Yeah. Okay. Bear with me for a sec while I fix this. Um, Actually, that'll work. I'll just do it like this. Let's take that out. And no, that's what I wanted. A little bit off. Let's could have used my cut tool. I'm doing it the hard way. Okay, let's add these together. Let's get my cut tool. And there you go. No. There we go. So basically what I did was, you know, you can hold down your what is it? Nope, it is hold down option, and you, depending on where you click, it will follow that. You know what? That's not an even click either, so that wouldn't work. I didn't click an even, and that's because okay, let's fix this. Bring that back. Man, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. Here's another trick. I learned all types of ways of doing stuff. It's crazy right now. It is crazy. All right, so what I did was I got myself back on track, but I'm not sure if everything lines up like I want to. But anyway, I'm gonna show you this other trick with the scissors. Um, so I hit the option and it clicks like that. Or for instance, if I click only like this first beat right here, the line, the grid, it'll create every grid. Let me show you. See what I'm saying? Or like it'll just take the size of the first cut and proportion it throughout the entire. selection. So if I do it like that, I think what I want to do is like this. That's what I want to do. So that's what I want to do. Put it back on B some kind of way. I get it lost, whatever. I apologize for showing y'all the long way, but it can be done. However you learn it, it can be done. And I'm just gonna push this back and put a little. And all I'm gonna do here is duplicate it. All right, this is how you can get the double time. So we're gonna just do that for we spent a whole lot of time on that. So too much time on that. I really apologize for that. Okay, so this is what I want to show y'all. I just feel so out of place. We're just gonna duplicate another. Let's pick something else. Okay, we're gonna use that for right now. So what I'm trying to show you guys is the pitch control. So check this out. This little icon right here, I can click on that and some other parameters will pop up, and I'm gonna go for the pitch bend. And basically what I'm gonna do here is go pitch bend it up. So it's gonna do something like this. And I will need to do this to this just so it makes sense. Check this out. Okay, so let's see. And then obviously I bring back the kick right there. Let's see. Came in off beat. That's not right. See how they do me? Okay. So put that right there. That will be cool, but let's take it back. Let's take it back. Okay. Now this is just something I sort of just learned how to do inside of Logic. So still new at it. Okay, it was -3. Okay, I think that's right. No, I think that should be 0. Now this should be 0 as well. Yeah, there we go. We're going to join that. I'm thinking that's why. Oh, that's because this jump is supposed to be 0. There we go. Okay. I hope this video was helpful. I definitely could have did more, but as always, I can't show everything. Well, I don't know everything. I can only do what I know, and I know I'm capable of doing more if I work on it alone. But we only got an hour, so um, yeah. I just wanted to take time and kind of like show that when I go about creating stuff, is much faster than this. Um, it's just it's probably the same pace, but it's a workflow thing. I prefer doing it, this type of stuff inside of Logic because it's like really detailed and the layout is a little bit um, user friendly, if you will. But it's been an hour so far, and I definitely don't want to go past an hour. As I can see, there are really no questions to answer, so we're gonna just end here. And hope you guys enjoy the new up and close clarity. That was actually one of the things that was kind of bothering me because like I had to use I have to use headphones now on the show um, in order to hear myself because if I had my speakers playing, if the speakers will feed into my mic and that would just create problems and I don't feel like dealing with that. Um, but still, I was getting a latency issue. I'll get it together. When I tested, I didn't have all this production going on. Everything was cool in, but I see what's going on as more stuff. So if we was to do like a full production, I'll be in trouble. Like add more stuff, and the more plugins you add, the more you know the more issues you have in regards to recording audio or whatever. But hey, whatever. Tune in to us every Thursday, at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Excuse me. We do these every Thursday. Um, Art of Sound. That's what we call ourselves. The show, the name of the show, has been powered by K Sound, K Sound Inc. Please feel free to visit the website. Visit the website, ksound.com. I got a lot of things going on over there. Some good coffee. All right. Got a lot of things going on. That was bogus. Forgive me. Got a lot of things going on the website. I got, get more into blogging and different things that you know blogging about audio, sharing, a couple of tips here and there. Things I feel like you guys can use in regards to sound and production and things like that. I also was able to upload a new page, new content to the website. Offering mixing services and mastering for those who need it. And you have a low budget, you can go there, visit the site, ksound.com/services, and check us out. All right. So I'm out of here for real. All right.